Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Shutdoor or Door Shutter coming back to you with episode 22 of Direwolf20's 1.16 pack, and today we're going to be fighting the Wither, maybe a few times, and seeing what happens. I have been preparing off camera a little bit here. As you can see, I've got some mobs and a mob imprisonment tools. These are for Wither Roses. If you don't know, if the Wither kills a mob, it has a chance of dropping a Wither Rose. So I've been letting my hammer charge. It currently is up to legendary, which is 3 billion RF, which now does 43 damage. This 43 damage should be pretty good. I've also enchanted it. It has Beheading 2, Sweeping Edge 3, Beheading 3, and Life Leech. The way you can get Beheading twice is if I shift right click this, I now have triple. So I now have Beheading 3, Sweeping Edge, and Life Leech. It's actually the hammer's own enchant, so that's a pretty cool thing. I can do 11 by 11 area now. We're going to go back up here real quick. Grab this biofuel, and we're going to hop down over to the overworld and hope that we can actually survive this wither and get some wither roses and all of that fancy jazz. If I get one wither rose out of this, it'll be fine. I can use a botany plant and just regrow it as many times as I need, so that's a good thing. And since we set up clay, I don't really have to worry about not being able to make a botany plant. So yeah, so let's see how this goes here. I have golden apples. I have these vials. Resurrects you once and breaks. I have those. So we kind of just need to get an area and begin the murder. So let's just make a little cave or a little tunnel here. I think this should be good. So let's get him spawned in right about here. Okay. So we turn off. Oh, I need to shift right click air. So turn off charging for now. Let us get this guy spawned in here. I just have enough for one. Well, not even a one. Okay, now I have enough. In the world? Out of here. Alright, so plop. Oh, come on. We'll just plop down these guys. And there is the wither. We're going to just spawn a zombie here. Try to keep him in the distance here. Come on, hit me, wither. I might have to just thwack him. Alright, I'm going to make sure I just eat an apple here. And then we just thwack. Oh, and I accidentally killed him. Well. Okay, that wasn't thought out as well as I was planning. But let's quickly... let me see here. I don't have my bags on me, so I don't have too much in my inventory right now. So let's grab some cobble. So no wither rose because I accidentally killed the zombie. Okay, so let's place the zombie here. Okay. And then we're going to place a skeleton in the wall here. Okay. And we're going to place another skeleton here. And then we're going to place the wither right about here. Boop, boop, boop. And he should end up killing one of them, hopefully. Kablooey. Okay. Is he going to attack them? Really hoping he'd kill them. He is not killing them. I might have to pull out my sword and kill him with it or something. I'm not sure. I don't know how people do this. Okay, so let's see. So let's place the skeleton here. Okay. Let's quickly eat up because we're still hit by wither. Don't have any milk buckets on me, sadly. How much health do you have? What if I just punch you down a little bit? Okay. And then if I punch you down and then proceed to spawn another wither after I heal up fully. Right in front of you. Let's see what happens. So this will be 3 withers. Armor's doing fine. I repaired the bottom half of my armor because I kind of had to, or I was going to face a penalty, so. Okay. Let's grab that. Now we can ground pound this guy. Okay. So that is our first wither rose and the only one we need to get. So that took forever. I guess just punch a skeleton or a zombie down, hide him in a corner, put the wither in front of him, and then you get a wither rose. So we don't need to get any more than just one, because now we get the botany plant. Here, actually, let me be right back here. Alrighty, so we just plant this on soul soil. Soul sand will actually reduce the time, by the way, so, or increase the time. So you don't want to do that. You want soul soil so it has a normal growth time. So yeah, that's the thing. Just so you guys know, you know, I like to keep you guys informed a little bit. It's also on the crafting recipes if you're curious to look at that. Yeah. So I'm going to place the rest of these here. We have a few more flowers to plant. We'll also get tall variations of these flowers, by the way, so you do need to be prepared for that, just so you guys know. But I don't have that set up yet because I don't have any, so we're kind of waiting on that. But we do have all the flowers that I just placed all ready to go, so they're ready to be thrown into the system whenever that happens. So yeah, I will be back again in a second here, figuring out what we're going to do for the second part of this episode. Alrighty, so we're going to go fight the Ender Dragon. Where did that pearl just go? There we go. Okay, so it's went over this way. So let's just start traveling. Toss it every once in a while here. Okay. So I think this is going to be an episode of boss fights. I'm not 100% sure on how long this will take me. I'll probably get to the end stronghold area real quick, and well, we'll carry on from there. Alrighty, so we have found the actual tunnel here. So that's nice. Yeah. Now we need to actually find where the end portal actually is. So that's a thing. Nope, jetpack off. Thank you. So there ain't too much interesting stuff in these strongholds usually, so. Oh, I already found it. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn this on to 11. Okay. And it looks like I brought enough of these to fill in the portal. So that's nice. Let us just toss some of this stuff into lava. So we don't really need building blocks. We're just going to fly around in there. So, yeah. Alright, I think we're ready. Yeah, let's go. Alright, the end. Looks like we've already got some end ore in here too, so that's cool. Alrighty. I didn't mark where the portal was. Oh well. Okay, yeet. Also, I've had to remake my pickaxe because for some reason it disappeared out of my inventory. So I don't have mending on my pickaxe anymore, sadly. Man, if I could hit these things, it'd be nice. I can hit that one, but I can't hit the ones that are just like open. The jetpack is very sensitive. That's my issue. I need him to actually shoot the ground a little bit here. Or her, technically, I think, right? Alright. Comes the blast. We're getting Ender Air. Ender Air is a good thing to actually grab, too, but... we don't really need a lot of the Dragon's Breath stuff, but let's beat this. Just beat it. Okay, they're perched. And yeah, yeet. This bow is Mechanism's electric bow, by the way. I don't know if I ever mentioned that. So it is all charged, and it has tons of enchants on it and all that jazz, because, of course, I wanted to take the time and make something that is worth actually using in combat, so... So yippee. Alright, so let's grab all the XP here, even though I don't really need it. Let's grab the egg. Oh, and it teleported. Rip. Alright, so what's this stuff? So dimensional shard ore. Don't really need a lot of that. Is there flowers? Why is there flowers? Rose of Oblivion. Okay, cool. Looks like we've got a Rose of Oblivion. There should be another type of ore in this dimension for the end of extreme reactors. So I'm not seeing it. It's like purple-ish, I think, but I don't see it. I only see dimensional shard ore. So, all right. So let's grab these ender pearls. Let's hop, skip, and jump to the end cities here. If I can make a pearl in here. There we go. And we're going to make a exit waypoint here as well. So that's a good thing. So we need some of this chorus fruit. And we should be able to knock some of these off as well. Some chorus flowers. And then we're gonna... We have chorus fruit and we have chorus flowers. So that's a good thing. Let me try to find an end city here and I'll be back. Alrighty, so I have found one. We are going to just kind of search this thing from top to bottom. I know there's shulkers, not shulkers, shulkers in here somewhere, so that's going to be fun to mess with. Here's one. Oh, where's the other guys? Here's another. Looks like we've got an end chest. Got mending on those, so I'll take those. Some hearts, I'll take those. I'm going to ignore the ender chest because there's no real reason for me taking that. I mean, it's obsidian. I'll take it because it's obsidian. 8 obsidian. I don't really need the chest itself, so... Alrighty, so let's go down this way. What's up here? Another shulker. Cool. We also need some of the shulker shells and shulker boxes, by the way, for just select things here and there. So this will be good to have. I'm not 100% sure on what it's required to craft, but... Oh, like the crate thing, yeah. So not too much good stuff, but we can make shulker boxes and stuff with this too, so... Pretty nifty. Okay, so what do we got in here? Fire protection, some diamonds, silk touch, efficiency on braking. Let's grab this. Okay. Let me just hit it with this thing. There we go. So there's that one down. I don't really know too much about end cities, honestly, because I kind of stopped playing around this update, so... Yeah. So I'm kind of just aiming blind a little bit. I don't really know too much about these. I don't think I've ever actually crafted a shulker box legitimately in these games. So that's another thing. But I've also come here for one thing, and it's in this boat, and I know that for a fact. So let's stop flying for a second. Oh, we're levitating, so we have to fly. This thing right there. That's what I need. My jetpack is fighting against the levitation, by the way. Okay, so we have Leech, Raider's Bane, Ender, Disruption, Soulbound, Soul Protection. That'd be great. What is Curse of Foolishness? What is that one? Curse of Foolishness. Well, that's a very interesting curse. Foolishness prevents experience gain when using this item. You also have Curse of Vanishing, and those are just defaults, so that's actually a pretty cool enchant, not gonna lie. Like the Mercy one. So if you didn't want to kill something, actually, I could see that one as not really being a curse. Like, if you're trying to farm Wither Roses, honestly, that's a good one for just vanilla. Like, if you're trying to farm Wither Roses and all that, just having that, being able to hit a skeleton as much as you want, kind of thing, I'm guessing. So that way you wouldn't actually have to worry about accidentally killing him before the Wither does. That's a pretty good thing to actually get. I ain't gonna lie. I'd take that any day. It'd be nice to have that just like right now if I want, like before I tried to get the Wither Roses. Alright, so next end city, I will be back. Alrighty, so actually I forgot where my world spawn was, but apparently it's here. So we're gonna grab this dragon egg here. And that is pretty cool. I do not know what we can actually do with the dragon egg. Apparently nothing. Cool. So we just got a dragon egg. That's all we needed. Nice. So I found a few more end cities and just hit them up and didn't really find too much stuff, but we did get some pretty cool things, you know, some elytras and whatnot, a few dragon heads and dragon egg. So let's toss all of this stuff in here. I found another Rose of Oblivion, by the way. I'm not 100% sure how useful those are, but I guess we will find out later. We've got plenty of elytras. I'm going to toss most of this stuff in here. So this is actually going to be pretty cool because there is like an angel ring mod in this game, or in this mod pack. So we should be able to mess around with that. We have mending on these two items. These two items here. So let's try to pull that off real quick. Okay, so we have mending, and then we should get another mending book. Okay, so we don't really need any of the other enchants, so we're just going to toss these. Okay, and then we can toss boots. Oh, can I not put mending on that? Wait, what? Okay, use. Can I not put mending on these? No, I can. That's mending, right? What in the world? Nature's Mend. That might be the issue. So I might have to pull off all the enchants. Alrighty. So we can go ahead and make this angel ring here. And what this should do, and I'm hoping it works like extra utilities, I'm not 100% sure, is if we throw this in a ring slot, we take this jetpack off, we should have creative flight. So let's go out. Oh, I do not like it already. I gotta be careful how many times I press space. Okay. Yeah, it's a little finicky. It's a little too touchy. Okay. So, yeah, we have creative flight. We have no more jetpack, but you can't go fast. I don't know if I like this or not. It's definitely slow. Can we do anything about that? Soulbound, mending, unbreaking. I don't think this has durability. Magnet. Yes, there's nothing we can do about the speed. That is sadness. But that'll be fine. So the next thing is, let me get my inventory clean and I will see you guys real quick. Yeah. Alrighty. So I need honeycombs. And the only way to get those is by bees. And, well, that is a thing that we can do. So I've quickly set up a system here. Or like a room, not even a system. We're actually going to set that up right now. But what you kind of do is, if you go into the nether, the day and night cycle doesn't affect bees, because there is no real day and night cycle in this. So that's pretty cool. Real quick, we're going to place this, I believe, yeah, this should cover it. Actually, let's scoot it up one here. So this is a kind of like a vacuum hopper, an absorption hopper from Open Blocks, I believe is what the mod is called. Something like that. But it allows for vacuuming or, you know, whatever, to collect items in a certain area. So we're just going to crank it up as high as we can, put an ender chest, and what we can do now is grab our dispensers. So these are going to be for shears, so we can shear the beehives to actually get the stuff we need. So we place those down. We can actually place blocks here so it doesn't look too weird. And these aren't going to look fancy because I won't be seeing these that much. These are going to probably be chunk loaded. So, nope, not that one. So we're kind of on the border of a chunk, but we're in the middle of a chunk. So we're good there. And I actually didn't check that beforehand. So that's a oof on my part. But we also then need to just place blocks on top of the dispensers here. And by all means, this is not going to be like the most efficient thing in the world. Not really supposed to be. It's just supposed to accumulate over time. So now we place the beehives here. Alrighty. The stupid sound effects from this biome are annoying. And then we take our observers, which are in my backpack. So you need 9 dispensers, 9 observers, and all that jazz. So, oop. Double jump is messing with me. Okay, so then you place the observers facing down, which is just placing them like I'm placing it. And then this is kind of the stupidest thing to do, but you just run redstone. Definitely not the most efficient to make, but it gets the job done. So we need 9. We have 9 here, and I have 9 bees, by the way. Yes, I know I made quite a lot of those, and it was kind of pointless because I can breed bees. But I kind of forgot that at the time that I did that, so that's a thing. So now we can grab bees. Let's actually just move our hotbar so we can place these in here. So boop, boop, boop. Got an angry guy here. Yeah, they kind of carry over when they're mad at you, but if I hold the flower, I think he gets happy, doesn't he? Okay, so that should be almost all the bees. Hope one escaped. I think he might actually be a dead bee that I accidentally captured. But if he dies, oh well. So then we can just toss these. But if you want to breed these guys, all you have to do is flowers. And that'll pretty much be their reproduction stuff. So I'm not sure if Botania flowers work. But I guess we will see. And then we'll grab the rest of them, which is the rest of this stuff. We kind of need this though, so. Okay. I don't want them getting out, and I have tons of glass, so. Alright, so that should be all the bees we need, really. If that's believable, you know. Oh, Lord. Some of them got out, didn't they? Yeah. So let's grab this guy. And this guy. This was definitely smoother in a testing world when I could actually spawn these guys. But yeah, so you heard that click, which is that updating, by the way. So we don't have shears in here, but you can see from this glass top if any of them are full. Hence why I put glass up here. But all we need to do is just get shears in all of these. And we can actually automate that, by the way. We can do some fancy stuff with, oh, what do you call it? We can do some fancy stuff with the actual, refined storage. That's what I was thinking of. It took me a second. Yeah, we can do some fancy stuff with refined storage and get that going. Also, yes, I finally set up an ender chest back at the base with stack upgrades, so I can actually deposit junk that I don't need in my inventory. So, yeah, that's a thing I did finally. It took me a long time. You know, a lot of convincing, you know. No, it's just I really didn't think about it. Kind of out of sight, out of mind kind of situation. So, but let's go grab some shears, and I will be right back. Alrighty, so the way I'm going to do this, and I don't have the network receiver fully set up yet. I have the network card, but what's going to happen here is I'm going to put an exporter on the bottom of these, and this will export out of the system a pair of shears. Of course, if there's no shears in the system, it will have a crafting upgrade in here to force it to craft. So the way this is going to work, it's only going to work with a redstone signal, and that's on every single one of these. So what I want to do is I want to figure out how a dispenser works on an inventory checker. So if we do this and we click ignore, we should have a somewhat of a a thing if we put this on, but I don't have redstone, so hold on, let me be right back. Okay, so you can actually see this on Wayla or whatever it's called. So if I change this, it says output off, but if I put it here, it will say output on at the top. So what that means now is that it is actually outputting a signal that I can use to turn on the one things. So I can do, I'm not sure how I'd want to do this. I could probably get some XNet cables, maybe. I'll kind of do this part off camera because this is going to just be a tedious placing and all of that. Kind of just copying over and over again. But I will probably finish this off camera because this is kind of just repetitive. But I will come back next episode with all of the changes and explanation and all that jazz because it's going to be a little bit boring. The ender chest actually picked that last one up. So, yeah. I will see you guys in the next episode. Hope you guys did enjoy. And if you did, please do leave a like and or subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay awesome. And I will see you guys next time.